There's a thing that you do that makes you unhappy. And I know that you do it because everybody does it. Your parents do it. Your neighbours do it. The people you watch on TV, they do it. And even I do it. What am I talking about? Comparing yourself to others. Thinking that the people around you are better than you. And everybody does this. Maybe somebody that you know got a promotion. Or maybe somebody that you used to know just bought a house. Or maybe somebody that you don't even know is on holiday somewhere. You see this on social media, or maybe you hear about it, and you think to yourself, why couldn't that have happened to me? Well, today we're going to be talking about why we compare ourselves to others, the big problem with comparing yourself to others, and how you can stop doing this to live a happier life. My name's Jesse Crow, and after spending over a decade studying and researching science, I'm here creating videos to help you live smarter, happier, and healthier lives. Now, I said that everybody does this, including myself. And there are people that I went to school with and university with, so we had similar education, but looking at those people now, they've gone on to have incredible jobs, nice houses, lots of money saved. And I don't have any of that. So I often find myself comparing myself to them and thinking, why didn't I make those choices? Why do we compare ourselves to others? Comparing yourself to others is human nature. We've evolved to feel envy and jealousy to increase our chances of survival. When you see somebody who is stronger or better looking or has a nicer home than you, they are statistically more likely to find a mate and reproduce to continue on their genetic lineage. Your feeling of envy pushes you to be better, to try harder, making life like a sort of competition. It's your envy that pushes you to get stronger, to look nicer, to build a better house, so that you become statistically more likely to find a mate and reproduce. If you didn't feel envy, you probably wouldn't try harder, and you probably wouldn't survive very long, at least not in caveman times. The problem is that these primitive thought patterns didn't evolve with social media in mind, obviously. So when you're scrolling social media like Instagram or Facebook, you're just seeing people getting fit at the gym or moving into their nice new house, getting a fancy new car, or on some epic holiday somewhere else in the world. This just promotes envy. This forces you to compare yourself with everybody that you follow. It's a comparison culture. And this process, which we all do regularly, makes us unhappy. So let's fix that right now. How to stop comparing yourself to others. The first way to stop comparing yourself to others is to realize that everyone is unique and there's only one you. Nobody is better at being you than you. Maybe your friend has a higher paying job, or I don't know, they have nicer hair than you. But in so many other ways, you're better than them. Maybe you're better at playing guitar, or you have a nicer ass. Everybody is so different. Comparing yourself to others is like comparing apples with sex. You just can't do it. There are so many different factors to consider, it's pretty much pointless. The next thing you can do to stop comparing yourself to others is to water your own grass. I love this analogy. Do you have a neighbor or somebody who lives down the road who has just a really immaculate lawn? You just can't comprehend how they get it so perfect. Is it even real? They are watering it all the time. Water your own grass. Don't worry about what the neighbor does. Don't spend ages thinking about it too much or watching him sneakily out the window trying to steal his secrets. No. The best way for you to get a great lawn is to water your own grass. The same goes for people who are smarter or stronger or richer or more popular than you. Whatever they do, don't worry about their special secret. Don't focus on them, or don't waste time even thinking about them. Just focus on what you do and you will get better at it. The third thing you can do to stop comparing yourself to others is to practice daily gratitude. This involves appreciating what you have, your skills and abilities, and forgetting about everybody else and whatever they have. Just take some time every day to appreciate everything that's incredible about you. And I actually made a video all about that. So if it's something you're interested in, check it out, it's just up here. And my fourth tip to stop comparing yourself to other people is to write a badass list. And this is really fun, you should give it a try. Write down everything epic or incredible that you've ever done and put it into a short story, but write it in third person. When you read it back to yourself, it sounds really cool. And when you remind yourself that the main character in this story is you, it gives you an amazing sense of pride and respect for yourself. For example, here's a little bit of my badass story. At 22, he worked in a laboratory, conducting experiments, writing papers. At 24, he found work as an environmental scientist, learned to snowboard, and then quickly quit his newfound job to travel the world and follow his true passions. And at 25, he rode a motorbike through Vietnam, started his own YouTube channel, and began an epic solo adventure around USA and Canada. That's pretty badass. Don't waste time comparing yourself to others. Sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind. The race is long, and in the end, it's only with yourself. But people can become obsessed, thinking they need to be the richest, the smartest, the strongest, the most famous. But why? Because of some prehistoric thought pattern? We aren't cavemen anymore. Your survival doesn't depend on you being an alpha. All that really matters in life is happiness, so enjoy it. And don't waste time comparing yourself to anybody else. Ernest Hemingway once said that there's nothing noble about being superior to your fellow man or woman. True nobility is being superior to your former self. Guys, next week's video is all about why being comfortable is actually really bad for us. So if you enjoy being comfortable, then you're gonna wanna watch this video. Or check out some of my other videos all about living smarter, happier, and healthier lives. I'm making new videos every Science Sunday, so make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you next week, legends. Cheers.